Okay, so here's my one note card right there. Alright. Hello everyone, I'm Rich Alney, and today I will be talking to you about my public speaking abilities. As many of you know, the pink elephant in the room that nobody really likes to talk about is public speaking. It's not really anybody's favorite thing, and a lot of people try to avoid it in fear of getting up in front of large groups of people that they don't know, and just causes them to get really nervous, and most people just don't like it. I am going to Columbia College to get my bachelor's degree in business administration with a major in management. And the reason I am taking this class is, for one, it is required that I take this class, and two, to improve my public speaking abilities. With being in the Navy, I am faced with having to do public speaking quite often, whether it is giving a pre-weekend speech to the guys, telling them not to drink and drive. Just getting up in front of even a small group like that is considered public speaking. So giving a pre-weekend speech to, just reiterate to the guys not to drink and drive, or if they need help to call somebody, and even having to get up in front of everybody to give a speech about training on a certain subject, whether it be safety or the like. Three of my strengths that I think I have as far as public speaking is, one strength is I do have a little bit of experience public speaking from my current career field, and which I kind of just went over as far as the training and giving pre-weekend speeches to subordinates, and things of the like. I also feel like I have a really good professional appearance, clean shaven, clean cut. Any kind of public speaker, in order to look professional, you should have a very clean appearance, professional appearance. If you have a beard, clean trimmed, nice haircut. Pretty much just don't go up on stage looking like a homeless man trying to give a speech. It's always a good plus. And I also, another strength I feel like that I have is that I have a deep voice, which I can project throughout a room. Some people get up in front of a group of people and they get really nervous and they'll start talking like this and really quiet. And when you're a public speaker, you want your voice to be heard, you want it to be loud, so that way nobody in the audience is missing anything that you say, and they're hearing what you're trying to put out clearly. Three of the weaknesses that I have is I tend to not prepare enough for my speeches. I don't practice enough, so whenever given a public or in a public speaking position or giving a speech, a lot of the outcome of the speech can be the practice that goes into it and the preparation for the speech. And another weakness is that I tend to say or pause a lot to gather my thinking, which relates to not preparing enough and not practicing enough for the speech. So whenever you're giving a speech, you don't want to really use or long pauses, because that'll tend to lose the audience's attention. So that is another thing that I consider a weakness. My final weakness that I think I have is making eye contact with the audience. I tend to get nervous when looking at people, so I'll look at the ceiling, I'll look away, try to take my attention off the people that are looking at me. So there's plenty of ways for improvement on those weaknesses, better preparation for your speech, and practicing what you're going to say before you give the speech. A lot of practice is definitely a way to improve some of my weaknesses and to concentrate my fear of looking at people in the audience, is to just kind of take my thoughts away from the fear, use the fear in a different way. So once again, my name is Rich Alney. Thank you guys for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed my speech on my public speaking abilities. Thank you.